Here we go.
We are here.
Hello.
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 We exist.
Hello, world. We are extant. Hi,
We think, therefore we
internet
roll
friends.
the dice.
Yeah. No. We roll the dice, therefore we are. It's much more existential. Dungeons and
That's true. I often do roll the dice before,
metaphysics.
I think. So
Yeah.
Fair. I also.
I think this is kind of exactly the stream where that happens.
Yeah.
Best way to
Sometimes
do
I
it,
think
really.
while by rolling the dice.
Sometimes I think after I roll the dice.
I mean, that's if you don't roll the dice, how do you know what to think?
It's true.
true.
We do have
Your
audio, so
True face.
yeah, it's like, oh god, I got to do something. Make an int check.
So often when I'm rolling Arcana with you, like, do I know anything about this? What I'm actually asking is, can I roll to have a good idea?
Can I roll to know things?
Yeah.
I mean, that is honestly one of the most important skills of a DM is finding ways to frame those rolls that aren't just roll to solve puzzle.
Yeah.
You know, or roll for a clue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just more like, you know, having that become guided by the role play.
But also sometimes
hey.
you're sleepy and you're like, can I just roll for this? I have no brain today.
Yeah, I wish like you could do that in real life.
Yeah, right?
Hello, internet friends and webcomic fans. It's me, your friendly neighborhood dungeon biologist. I'm welcoming you to another steaming, heaping helping of Trash Heroes, the deity stream where we recount the epic adventures of a wildly improbable collection of horrible creatures known as the Trash Heroes. Our players, of course, as always, are a lovely collection of internet cartoonists and artists and makers of things. Please check out all their stuff and whatnots in the upper corner doobly-doo. You can see everybody's social medias and Patreons and various ways to support your local artists.
Raven, I pointed with my lips just for you.
I was gonna say yes. We could be your patrons. I mean, you could be our patron.
So hey, without further ado, it's the characters.
What?
Absent this week is the keeper of the vermin and protector of the trash heap, Fetid Quaggle. So I will move on to the larger-than-life pit fighting superstar, Ugna Sugar Tusks? Question marks.
Hee-haw.
Ooh. Hey, chat, new catchphrase dropped. Excellent. And then we have the trickster cleric, rogue baker, and all-around party animal, Tromlin Darioles.
Oh, I'm so tired of babysitting y'all.
And then there is the wild magic streaming sensation, Morgan V. Sater.
Like, subscribe, and give me all your money.
And finally, our sweet old grandpa, who's also accidentally, question mark, an ancient warlock, Copernicus Sunshine.
Horrifying catchphrase.
Spine chilling.
Yeah, when we last left our heroes, oh my goodness.
A few things happened.
Yeah, some things have occurred. Fetid, who was separated from the party back at the magic doors in this crazy fairy tower, found himself lost in a fairy woodland full of sandwich trees. Some strange little fae accosted him, stealing his alchemy jug and generally making a menace of themselves, but he managed to befriend them, since he is like the folk hero of the Quaggles, and asked them to lead him back to where he got lost. Meanwhile, outside the Time Willow, where Pernie and Tromlin remained trapped, Ugna's polymorph wore off, but she was left still with a donkey's head, a lingering fairy curse. The group set up camp, while Zaxis discovered that not only did the door that they had come through now lead to a different hallway, but the door itself was in fact just a loose door frame that could be moved around. They experimented with putting it in different places, eventually leaving it lying on the ground and just blocked after they heard some terrible roaring noises coming from the other side. Pernie and Tromlin managed to break free of the Time Willow with unspecified curse to be revealed later, and rejoined the group just in time for Fetid and Ollie to fall out of a nearby hollow log along with his fairy guides, who scattered and left except for the snot-nosed goblin Gord. The group sat down for a rest and some of Tromlin's food, although he mischievously sprinkled a little catnip on the Leonid Prince Assad's helping.
That's my bad. I'm sorry.
Which resulted in him getting very energetic and chasing his tail. But then he decided to open the barred door and roar in challenge against the noises that were coming through. The group tried to close the door again, but before they could, horrible shadow tentacles came shooting out of the doorway, grappling Ugna and Assad, much like the tentacles of Hadar and the crazy Cthulhuid beast that the group fought earlier by Lake Morwindle. After a battle, Tromlin finished the unseen creature off with a guiding bolt, and then the group collapsed to nurse their wounds and plan where to go next. So we'll pick up there with the party all kind of going, well, that was insane.
Really?
Problem raises a hand. That's my fault.
At which point, Prince Assad is going to continue kind of rolling around in the dirt and in the mud and batting at his own tail.
Do we just let him
Put him up.
to tucker himself out? What's the play here? He's not hurting anyone. Oh, actually, do I?
Yeah.
I make the little blood elementals. Am I able to? Oh no, I didn't take that thing. Oh, I did. Animate blood.
Yeah, you do.
I'll make
Absolutely
a little.
you can.
I'll make a little blood elemental thing for him to like shadow box or whatever.
Chase around.
Yeah.
You betcha. Excellent. He will indeed begin playing with his new companion that you have invented.
Yeah, I think it'll just be like a big rat or something, a big blood rat. Chase around, play pouncing games.
Disturbingly, whenever he like makes contact with it and with his claws, he gets like blood on them, and then he just licks it off. Oh,
works. It works. He's earned
Honestly, cats would be into
like
that.
like a real cat.
Yeah, that would be the best game.
It's like the classic horrible story of somebody having a body part chopped off and trying to find it and put it on ice, so they can go to the hospital and the cat gets it.
Ooh.
It is a thing that has happened and it is not cool. But I mean, cat sees that and it's like, wow, food for me.
Well,
excellent.
That's your fault for being made of meat.
Yes.
I believe we were told we need to get to the middle space. Let's get to the middle space. Slightly less dangerous than here.
Yeah, Gord the goblin will say, oh yeah, you have to be careful about those things. Sometimes when you go in between the rooms, there's the shadow tentacles will get you. You gotta watch out for those.
Are there a lot of them in here? Because I've fought one before, but it wasn't like here. Yeehaw.
I mean, they're not really there. They're things that are, in the not there. So it's, I guess there's infinity of them, but also none. That kind of thing.
Well, that's concerning. It seems like there's, on the scale of none to infinity, more here than in where we're from. So, to us, this is
but not
definitely...
here, right? We're in the room now, so we're okay. It's when you're going in between the rooms that you gotta. That's why you want to stay in the paths.
Oh, okay. Don't fall in between the rooms then.
We can try. And how do you avoid falling between the rooms? How else do we get from one place to another other than transitioning rooms?
Well, you go through the normal doors and hallways and stairs and stuff, but that means you're gonna go wherever the tower wants you to go. And if you want to go between the rooms, then you got to know the different like shortcuts, but you got to do it right, because if you do the shortcuts wrong, you'll go into the in between places instead of the other in between places. Like I guess you want myths, not shadows. That's how I would
Right.
do it.
Okay. And when you say where the tower wants you to go, what does the tower want? Does it have its own volition?
Sorry, Morgan's been taking notes, and she says, did you say like myth, as in, I don't know if you know how to spell, mist, as in like the stuff in the air, or like a make-believe thing? Like myth.
I mean, it's both, because it's the stuff in the air from the make-believe place, right?
Morgan's just furiously scratching out half of her notes.
When you go into the like when you go, I guess you weren't with us. He was with us. He'll point at Fetid. We were going into the misty places, and that was safe because we knew where we were going. But then when you guys opened up that door part way wrong, that was the other places. You don't want that, because that's where they'll get you.
Right. So we have to travel through the insides of logs like normal people, not go through doors like psychopaths.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
Got it.
Where are we going, Pernie?
Well, that's why I'm curious to know when you say what the tower wants. Do you know what the tower wants? Does it seem to have its own volition and a volition apart from those powerful entities that have made their home here?
I mean, it wants you to like go forever. Like, you can make an Arcana check on this, actually.
Ooh, I'm gonna roll to have a good idea.
Everyone here, you're the one who is going to be most sort of able to put these bits together.
When I roll Arcana, I have a bad idea.
19 with the bonus in.
19's pretty solid. So like this is like just D&D stuff that I don't expect everyone to have memorized out of books. But it sounds like this in-between space, like where the Hadar tentacles come from, which you were doing some investigation on this back at your library a few sessions ago. And that's sort of like the shadows in between worlds, right? So, akin to Shadowfell, right? This is clearly the Feywilds. And so when he says what the tower wants, you're, oh, okay, this is a fairy tower. We're in like some kind of fairy tower, and it's going to want what the Feywild wants, which is like for mortals to be lost in it forever, because that's what happens when you get into the Feywilds and you don't have, your wits about you or good sort of magical options.
And to the best of my knowledge, there would be no way to treat with the tower as though it is an entity that could be offered something in exchange for getting us where we want to go.
Yeah, let's make some deals with the fairies.
Possibly, but I'm just trying to decide whether the 19 will be sufficient. I think so. I think you would think
for a plus D4.
I'll take it.
Well, that'll put him over. That'll
20.
put him over 20.
Plus 2.
Hey, 21.
Even with a 1.
My Arcana check can buy alcohol in the States.
Nice. Your Arcana check is drunk, so you get all kinds of weird information.
Good.
No. No, so there are like places in Fairy that are, I've gotten into this legendary maze or something, and the maze is going to change, but you wouldn't be able to truck with the maze. Your major concern though here is that if you were sort of trying to reach out to like the spirits of this place, that might very well be this mage that's taken over, right? Because clearly he's set up his base of operations here. So
that's
he
why I was
may
asking
be
if it has an evolution that's apart from the powerful entities that
you would guess not.
Okay. All right, then. I think we're back to either wandering forever or taking shortcuts that get us mobbed by tentacles. So, who votes for wandering forever and who votes for tentacles?
No, you don't have to go through. You got to avoid those places. You just said the opposite thing of what I said.
Well, I thought that if we go from room to room, or that if we go where it wants us to go, then we don't go through the in-betweens. But if we go through the in-betweens, then
No,
we get tentacles.
you got to know the shortcuts, but you just got to be
Okay.
careful that you don't go
Okay.
into the. When you don't know what you're doing and you try and go through a shortcut, you got to be careful that you don't end up letting the in between in. Is the point?
I'm out of character. Didn't we pay this guy 3 whole bugs to guide us somewhere? Yeah, so he's on board to guide us for bugs.
Yeah, okay. That's what you were.
With bonus bugs if he does good.
I was gonna say you didn't. Fetid did.
Yeah.
And the there was here. Like that was the bargain to get them to bring him to guide to you guys.
Yeah.
And that deal has been concluded.
Well, I hope you liked that bug because there's more where it came from, and I can also throw in a little something to sweeten the pot. And I'll pull just like a mix of random like coins, possibly small jewels, and then hard candy out of my pocket, and just like hold out this many. We could use a guide to help us get where we're going, which is to confront the one who might purport to be the master of this tower. Would you be able to help us keep on the safe pathways to get there?
You want to find him?
Or rather, there's something of his that we want to
bad.
find. There's something of his that we want to find. I suspect that we'll find him when we get there, but we're trying not to think about it too much because we've heard that's a bad thing to do.
I mean, I just try not to think generally, so it was easier.
Yeah. You're ahead, several steps ahead by doing that.
Morgan's just brushing the hair of her fairy friend as she waits for people to figure stuff out.
Oh, hey. I got a question. Have you seen another one of me anywhere? Except with a different face.
I guess so.
Where?
I mean, there's one. He points at Copernicus. And then there's one over there. He points at Tromlin.
Oh, okay.
This is...
That's one. He points at Princess Side. There's lots of different youth.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's also true in a different way, but hee-haw.
Right. I just realized that you're looking for your fractured self.
He as you say, ha.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
There's also a chance
Have you seen someone who looks like this? And Morgan's gonna bring out a merch shirt that has a drawing of Ugna, because Ugna's talking with a fucking donkey head right now. So this has a drawing of what Ugna looks like. Have you seen someone who looks like this, circling the face?
A couple days ago, I think.
Really?
Days ago.
Yeah, or whatever those are called.
Lane, would you
did
allow
they
me
look
to...
scary, or did they look more
thing.
cute? Were they more cutesy, or
I'm
they were
not
more scary?
sure what you mean by that.
More like me or more like her? I say really weakly as I point to Dugna, donkey head Ugna.
Tromlin, do you have minor illusion?
I believe so.
This is a really long
have
shot.
That as a cantrip.
I don't think that Morgan has seen who I'm thinking of.
You do.
But it just occurred to me that like there's a chance that your mom is lost in the Feywilds.
Oh God, I hadn't even thought that.
So just while we're talking to someone who's been wandering around peeking at faces here for a long time, Tromlin, can you do a minor illusion of Una's mom and just see, like, again, very long shot, but
I would need Una to describe her to me because I never met her.
we saw her in a vision, didn't we?
Oh, we did, didn't
Yes,
we?
you did.
Yeah.
You did indeed.
All right. Minor illusion that up. Have you seen this
I'm
woman?
just curious.
Oh, hey, that's my mom.
More like that one than the one with the donkey head.
I will do another illusion of Ugna, the angry Ugna we met.
That you saw just this morning or the other morning.
Yeah. How about this?
You're not really sure how long you've been wandering through this place, but I think that's the one I saw.
Okay. That's
Ooh. Where is she?
good.
I guess where
I
was she?
didn't realize there were so many of these.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, she was I think she was taken prisoner. She tried to get to fight a bunch of the guards at the gate. I don't think that's a good idea. But I suppose I was going to suggest it because you said you might want to meet the master guy, and that's probably the fastest way is to attack his guard people.
I think we want to, if we meet him, we want to be the ones just to surprise him, not to have him come to us.
Oh,
So,
like a party.
Yeah, like a
way.
party. So I think that we're probably most looking for a certain.
Oh, is it stream working? I thought my screen is all frozen. I'm just refreshing it.
I got good signal here.
There we go. Things are moving again. It might have just been my computer.
Well, we're looking for a round thing that we can't describe or think about too much. That is important to somebody who lives here. As I think that's the most important thing we're seeking, or perhaps some kind of treasure room or vault, the kind of place that one might keep an important thing. Failing that, though, going to find that captured prisoner could be a good idea as well.
Yeah, we can see who else is in jail. Hee-haw. I'm sure maybe some important people have wandered in here.
Do you know the way to either a jail or a vault/treasure room?
There's a lot of, I'm not sure what you mean by a jail. There's a lot of places where things can be like locked up or trapped or something like that.
A dungeon. How about a dungeon?
But
Are we in a dungeon?
yeah, there's a bunch of places in a dungeon where you could be locked up. But you want like where the magic stuff is being kept, right? You want to steal something.
Yeah, one might want to steal something. Not admitting to a crime in advance, but if one were to steal something, what would be the best place to do it from?
But well, what's in it for me?
I got you right here, bud. We got a couple of toffees. We got a red one. We've got a coin from an empire that died 150 years ago. And I'll throw in a bug.
I mean, if we're stealing stuff, we could probably steal stuff free too.
Oh yeah.
That might be interesting.
I will turn to our ranger, who is absolutely here, and ask if I can borrow some of his bugs.
Can you spot me a bug?
And well, like from his constant swarm that is around him.
I'm just picturing Fetid leaning over and just opening his mouth and bugs come out of his mouth and just like onto your palm.
Yep.
And
Bleh.
I will turn. This character's a goblin, right?
Yep.
I was like, how about I make you a really nice bug stew?
I really want that, but I really should probably try to get the magic if I'm gonna take you to the place where things are really dangerous.
Which is to
Oh,
say that
did we just roll over? No, I think that's from before.
Oh.
I just noticed our counter's
yeah.
at like
I
140%.
don't think I
I think
updated it last time though, so I should
Yeah, I think
throw
it
some
should
more
be
on
at
there.
41%. I think the
Yeah.
100 should be taken off.
Am I giving us extra inspirations though, or were we all out before?
I can't. I
think
know
we were- I think
everyone
we were
gained
out.
one last time.
Okay.
I think we were all
Yeah,
out,
I think-
and then we all gained
I
one.
think you added the one to everybody, but you didn't take the 100 off of the.
Gotcha. Then I'm going to
counter.
reset us.
You should. I think you're at 41%.
Yeah.
Though. I think you're.
Yeah, we are. We rolled over.
Almost halfway to the next one.
Yeah.
Well, I think so if we promise you some magic from this shared heist that we'll do, and this handful of stuff, and a bug stew, and I don't want to give away too much away, but I think we can do something for you that will make you feel more magic than you've ever felt in your whole life. More on that in a sec. Would you agree to helping and guide us to the location where these things are kept, and we'll do a little heist together? How would that sound?
That sounds really good. I like that a lot. Something
Tromlin,
deep in my.
Tromlin, make him a tea that will decongest him. I don't think he's had a full breath of air in his lungs in living memory. So just make something that'll clear out those sinuses. I think he's going to be a changed goblin.
Menthol.
Yeah.
Just some serious spices in the.
I will reach into my pouch and I will pull out a mixture of ginger, peppermint,
Ooh.
and a little bit of rosemary and a little bit of eucalyptus.
Ooh.
And I will make a strong, and I'll go to my personal rations, get some honey out for it, so it's a little sweet as well.
Oh my goodness.
And I will boil him a very nice tea.
Not to make you change voices on the fly, Lane, but I want
it's
this
great.
for this guy. I want it for him real bad.
Suddenly he speaks like this. He's got a very big voice.
How can I help you, friends? I did post my drawing of him in the.
It's really
Oh,
cute.
Good. Let's
Really
see.
cute.
Excellent.
Um,
So you're doing this right now? You're making the tea right now?
Yeah, I mean, it won't take too long to boil some water.
Well, you're also waiting for the catnip to wear off.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
adorable. I love
If you want
him.
to cue it up to share it.
I
but,
love him.
Okay, so you give him this mug of tea.
I think he's
And
just all right.
He goes and sniffs at it to take a little sip, sort of checks it with his tongue. It's very hot. And then he just slugs it, the whole cup. And then he goes, like immediate reaction, he just goes like, wow. Like it's like a big Scooby-Doo noise. And then he goes, oh, I say. That was amazing. Oh, listen to my voice.
Tea does turn you
I
British.
haven't-
Wow.
Wow, you gave him a whole new personality. That's amazing.
Tromlin, what did
well-
you put in there?
Tromlin, you colonized him. How dare you?
Tromlin laughs in whiteness.
A monocle pops out of nowhere.
Suddenly, like all of the spices Tromlin owns vanishes, replaced by flour.
No, that's the point. You've got that bag of spices. You've taken all the spices.
Yes, but I'm
You've got
actually
all the
using them.
spices.
That's the difference.
This guy will now only eat his bugs
Yeah, I guess
boiled.
that's true. Yep. Only
Oh
boiled,
no! What
no
have I
salt.
done?
At this point, Zaxus is going to clear his throat and
You should
say,
have some of that stuff too.
um, yes, yes, he's very, very good to help for a small green man, but I think should point out that lion friend is gone missing.
Oh, uh-oh. Can we look around for him?
He went that way into these trees, and Zaxus did not think it was wise to try to stop Giant Lion Man.
Yeah, no, he's been pretty fighty. Well, he may be on his own path at this point. So he's. Oh no, we're kind of responsible for this, aren't
we
we?
can't let that
Um,
happen.
We should probably try and get him.
The goblin will say, well, Gord, I'll use his name because he has a name. Gord says, I thought you wanted to find that spot so he could go back. Wait, his voice is immediately back to. It's like there was like a period after he had the tea that all the snot was gone, and now it's just running again.
Immediately.
You got a few good
Yeah.
lungfuls of air.
And he's like, that's where the portal is, right? The sort of magic portal
Did he
into
go into the
desert.
willow? Did he go into the willow? How long is it
No.
gonna take? Okay.
I think he went in the magic portal to the desert of Ix. I assume.
I
Uh,
don't know a lot of deserts, but
Is-
it's the one
is it-
it's the one he came out of.
And it's a desert in the mortal realm. Oh yes, okay, yes. Interesting.
Might be good
We
to
might
know if we
walk-
need an escape.
Yes.
I'm
I'm
Oh.
pretty
we need to-
sure that's where the genie magic comes from.
Okay, great. Then we will. Can we just mark that location on a
sorry,
mental
the
map?
genie magic?
Yeah, that's how the guy we don't talk about gets his wishes.
His wishes.
Huh.
Interesting.
But it's the same room. It's the same place where the round thing is.
Okay. So that is where we want to go. So let's go that way, because that's where he went. And
Lady the cat.
let's go that way.
There's the girl. She's not purring yet. What's wrong with the
Cinecone just got brought into the room,
Aw.
reunited with my
Kitty.
mom.
Aw.
A kitty.
A kitty
Yeah.
is there.
She
Yep.
licked herself a big bald spot on her back, so she's relegated to the
Oh,
cone
no.
life.
Oh no.
Okay, that I'm just gonna assume that that's role playing for Prince Assad. So anything that's happening there, I'm going to
To the
use.
cat.
So Prince Assad was licking his back, and that's when he
Took off.
a leaf fell and got around his neck, and that's why he ran off into the bushes. So he's
Assad
trying to
cone
fight
time.
the cone. Yeah, Assad's got cone time going on.
Oh no. I'm imagining just all of his lion mane just like sticking out the front of the cone and you can't even see his face.
Zaxus is gonna. You were talking about the time willow, and Zaxus will say, "No big scary time tree that way. Lion man went that way." And he points beyond the door, where you have the door on the floor now blocked again with stuff.
Mhm.
He points. So this is basically the direction in the swamp where you came from when you came into this room from the hallway. Beyond that, where the door was.
Right.
So a totally unknown direction in the swamp.
Okay. Does that map with your understanding of this space, Gord?
Oh no, that's going to end up going wherever the wherever the castle wants the tower.
Okay, but you think that
That's not a shortcut. That's just
Okay.
normal cut.
But you think that Prince Assad, despite having gone that way, will end up in the portal room, which is where the thing is. Yes?
No, that's where he came from. He doesn't know how to
Oh.
get back there. He's kind of dumb.
Well, we want to find him before we proceed.
Can we shove him
if,
through the
Morgan
portal
just
hole?
starts making cat calls, not those kinds of cat calls.
Just like.
Fetid will get on Ollie's back and like move as though to start tracking, and kind of gives you all a look. Like, are we doing this?
Let's go.
Let's find
Yep,
that.
come on, buddy.
Let's find that cat.
We will catch him by the
Okay.
scruff and throw him through a portal home.
And with that, Ollie will leap forward and begin chasing cats.
He's a good boy.
And I assume you're all falling in.
Yep.
Yeah, let's not
Guidance
get
whoever is
separated.
making the tracking roll.
What's that?
Guidance. I will guidance whoever's making the tracking roll. That'll be a +3.
That will be Fetid with assistance from Ollie. So Fetid, someone want to roll Fetid's tracking with advantage, which
I
cover,
will.
Nice.
make the roll just normally, because the disadvantage of tracking him through this fairy swamp will
Okay.
be countered by the advantage of having Ollie's schnoz.
That's 15 on the dice.
And he has a +10 and another +3 from you. So that is a 28, which even in a crazy fairy swamp like this will be plausible. So now I need to go and grab my labyrinth book to figure out where you end up next in the swamp. I just realized it's not in arm's reach. And in honor of Gord, of course, I'm wearing
Goblin
the
mode.
Nice.
appropriate garments. I actually, honestly, before Randy made that drawing, I was basically just picturing this goblin art as the thing that was
I
being.
pictured him quite chubby and round.
I have a sketch
Yeah,
of him
I think
that
I
was a
said he
little
had-
rounder.
Oh yeah.
I think
that's
I said he had
cute.
glasses. I think I said he
Yeah.
had like
Oh.
broken glasses that were taped up with like a
In the
band-aid
middle.
or whatever. And
Yeah,
Which I added.
I love them.
indeed.
I love your goblin, Randy. He's very good.
I just remembered a kid I grew up with who
Oh,
was very lanky,
Okay.
but also perpetually congested.
Perfect. This is a different goblin.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Trying to catch up on some of the sketch cards.
Excellent. Hee hee.
I've been stickering away. I did also make a fry
Nice.
bread sticker, so we got to meet up so I can give you those.
Hell yeah. Draw. Or cone lion.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you follow Fetid and Ollie deeper into the swamps. The sort of misty fairy quality of timelessness that exists around the time willow starts to give way to sort of darker, more kind of ominous swamp, bigger trees, more ancient trailing weed and growth, more wet, splashy areas in between the little hillocks. You'd swear that the time has changed, that it's like it was like daytime in the swamp, and now it's more like dusk or even early evening. And there are more sort of like nasty buzzing insects and evil smells here and there as you go through. And then at one point, echoing through the trees, you start to hear distant, raucous laughter. And the trail, Fetid will sort of turn back and say the trail looks like it's more or less going towards where the laughter is coming from. Not trending directly towards it, but nearby. Oh my goodness. What is that you're holding that's being all bitten up now?
That's my clipboard.
Oh, it's a clipboard.
What say we approach quietly and see what's going on up ahead? They may have news of the prince, or they may be best steered clear of, depending.
Right, let's go
Yeah.
all sneaky. Yeah.
So some stealth rolls.
Yeah, I think
in
we're not
order.
going to burn past the trace on this, I'm
Ooh.
assuming, so we're just doing it raw.
Yeah.
A nat 20
Ooh.
I rolled a
off the
1.
bat. Oh no.
That's bad.
That, oh no. You might want to pump that one up
Let's see.
or use
Yeah.
inspiration.
I don't want to use inspiration. I'm probably going to use
You wild magic yourself?
wild magic. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Let
will-
me get my
20
bookmark in here properly.
24 for me.
I
Okay.
guess I'll re-roll my wild the roll itself, then I'll re-roll I'll roll the wild
Hang on.
magic thing.
So what are you using here? I'm just checking your various wild magic options. I don't know if you need to do a wild magic on this one.
Well, I'd rather keep my.
You can
bed
tides.
locked.
You can tides of chaos this, right? But you can also magical guidance this. You just spend a sorcery point to re-roll straight up.
Okay, yeah, I'll magical.
Then you don't need
guidance
then you don't have a wild magic roll. So you're going to spend one sorcery point and re-roll a skill check.
That's a 9.
That's much better than a 1.
Yep.
And Copernicus, I didn't get your roll. Peter,
Oh, I'm sorry, 17
17 on the dice or 17?
total.
That's with your plus 10.
Yeah.
Your shadows.
4 on the
Okay.
die.
Yep. And can somebody
16
roll
plus
for
10.
me for Zaxis?
Zaxus.
I will
What
take
was
my
that,
bad
16
rolls,
plus 10?
Zexus. 26 for me after the thing for Zaxis. He rolled a 19. Don't take my
I thought you
good
said you
rolls.
rolled a
Zaxus.
9.
I rolled a 9.
confused.
You said there's plus 10 for the thing, and I have.
No, that was just for Copernicus's shadow cloak.
Oh, okay, no.
So for you, it's
So,
just the 9
16.
plus your plus 7. Yeah, 16. So 16, 17. What did Zaxis roll?
19.
19 on the die. Okay, so
Ooh.
he's
19 on the
doing as
die,
well as
yeah.
Tromlin. So Zaxis, who is a rogue, is good at this. Zaxis and Tromlin, and surprisingly Ugna, a donkey head and all, are very well hidden. As is Fetid. Fetid Nolly melt into the shadows. Low rolls are the 16 and 17. And I guess I'll roll for Gord as well, but he is fairy creature in his element, so he'll be
Makes sense.
looking pretty. Where the hell are all my d20s? Those are all d12s. Okay, I just accidentally grabbed a bunch of d12s instead of a bunch of d20s. So I got like 6 d12s here. I'm like, that is unnecessary.
I mean, it'd be
Yeah,
fine.
he's
All
got a
bad guys
15
will
on
never
the die.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
That'd be all
rolling
right.
for initiative, but I just can't win for some reason. I don't understand. Where is the rest of my dice? Hang on a second.
Alina.
yes.
Morgan wants to teach Ugna some of her special sign language before we go into this little stealth mission. And it's going to be the lewd sign for donkey,
Aha.
so that you might, while stealthing, use the sign as your donkey emphasis.
Weirdly, there's a dice bag in that drawer, and weirdly, just all the d20s were in it. Nothing else, just d20s. And I was like,
Why is
that's
this
very
happening?
strange, but now I have them. Okay. So, as you guys approach, sneaking closer towards the sound, you start to get an impression that there's actually like a significant crowd. The area seems to be a bit more rocky. There's a bit more ground and less swamp water in this area, and there's all kinds of creatures lurking in the shadows around the trees. Very sort of fairy-like crowd of whispering. Sorry, I thought I had a message there.
I was
And
just
they're
looking
all.
up.
The notification
You're looking
was
up-
me. The notification was me sending a American Sign Language YouTube video of the word donkey.
Oh, I looked up Jackass, and it's very good. It's
Oh, great. Perfect.
so. That's my
That's
hee-haw.
better.
Uh-oh. I think the DM's rolling dice and not telling us
Uh-oh.
why.
Uh-oh.
It's
I'm
fine.
rolling.
It's fine.
I'm rolling for some perceptions just to see if anybody's been noticed out of your crew. Okay.
Aw, donkey's kind of cute though.
Um,
It's like
Yeah.
a little
Oh, the
floppy ear. Yeah.
So as you approach this area, since you're all kind of hidden, you don't have like the best view of each other. And in fact, Fetid and Ollie are going to bear a little ways further away because they're following the trail rather than the noise. So they're kind of going slightly off to the side. The rest of you are getting closer to this large clearing-like area. There's still a number of these trees and lots of shadows under the canopy, and the various raucous voices seem to be creatures in the shadows laughing. Copernicus, because you can see well through the darkness, even magical darkness, you can make out a variety of she-like figures, like sort of pale, ghostly, elfin onlookers. A few more kind of twisted, wood-like constructions of sort of things that are more wood sprite-like. Some like water creatures, hag-like or nymph-like, sticking up out of the swamp, and there's a number of piles of junk set up around here, almost like a little marketplace, where there could be little stalls, but they're made of like just tumbled down rocks and branches and sort of random garbage that's been brought out here. But there's like streamers of vine with little flags like bunting that's been strung around this little circle. And in the center, where the rocks come up out of the swamp, there's a huge stone with a sword, a gigantic sword, wedged, like magically affixed into this rock, King Arthur style. Although it looks kind of like rusty and old and beat up, rather than like ornate or anything. And as you're watching, and the laughter is continuing, like everyone's sort of watching the sword, you see a slightly heavier set ogre-like figure, but with its head completely covered with a helmet and no sort of visible skin or face or features, comes striding out of the mist, and goes, kind of spits on its hands and goes to reach for the hilt of this sword. At which point you hear the sword cry out, "Unhand me, sir! I told you, brutes, I am retired." And at this point, Morgan is going to be the only one that this role. Actually, Morgan and Copernicus, but a small man with a very, very tall top hat that's bent like 45 degrees halfway up, and like a big curved chin with a little goatee on it and like a little waxed mustache, and long nose, is going to pop out from behind like a giant toadstool nearby and sidle up to you, Morgan, and he is going to say, tickets, come and see the spectacle. He'll turn to Copernicus as well.
I think I'm on the complimentary list, actually.
That sounds like a for a fairy princess. That sounds like an adequate thing to make a persuasion check about.
And I'm her +1.
Can that counteract my
I
disadvantage?
was expecting you to make a joke about. I'll let Copernicus's assistants
Counter
back
my
you up on that, so you don't have
undeadness.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah,
Yes,
Copernicus is like, I get
but I do that by
the
making you
discount,
look-
Elder's discount.
I give you advantage, or I do the disadvantage by looking more undead than you, and so by comparison, you actually look kind of alive.
Yeah.
It's like, you kind of look dead. Oh, actually, now that I see that guy, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe
Okay,
just
not
bad
bad.
lighting.
Yeah, it's just bad lighting. That's a 12 on the dice. So for me, that is persuasion +8. And I can guidance myself, correct?
Yeah. What was on the dice?
12.
12. So that's already a dirty 20. Given that this is basically one of your feats, he will look startled and maybe give it a bow and be like, oh, certainly. I'll actually throw in with Copernicus's aid. He sort of like hands over a random assortment of like the crap in his pocket, like, the senior's discount. That's like just, some buttons and hard candy and lint and, ancient coins. And with that, and of course you pointing out that you're royalty here, he'll sweep off his hat, surreptitiously, nudge it over for you to deposit the random junk in it, and bow his way away from you.
I'll blow
Can I
a
get a
little kiss into
perception
the
check?
hat.
Oh, very nice. Oh, he will.
Ooh.
He'll quickly like close the top of the hat with a fist and then scuttle off all the faster.
A kiss from a fairy princess is a high value item.
Hmm. Yeah. I would like everyone to roll a perception check.
Would being
I will roll
socially
for backs.
oblivious be a penalty to this sort of
This
thing?
is nope. This is physically noticing certain like. Basically, I'm about to tell you what you notice around this area. I'm going to roll for Zaxis, although he's terrible at this.
I weirdly rolled a 17.
I got another 24.
Nice.
13.
Wisdom bonus. So Copernicus and Zaxis are pretty not noticing. What did you get, Raven? I missed it.
16.
Okay. So I'll start with, what I've already described is all that's really being noticed by Zaxis and Copernicus as you watch like this ogre thing make its attempt with the sword. For Tromlin and Morgan, you notice a bit more. So obviously, you've already noticed the crowd that are spectating what's going on here. You will notice that a number of these kind of rundown little micro huts are in fact active merchant stalls. And although most of the creatures that would be selling from them have kind of stepped out to be, part of the crowd observing this event, you can see that there are some things for sale at some of these stalls. And I actually have a table of oddities that you can roll on if you want to investigate any of these stalls a little deeper. In addition, you notice that in a one corner of the sort of central area around this big rock with the stone in it, with the sword in it, you'll notice there's a huge cauldron bubbling some kind of brown, vaguely food-like substance. And it has a little signpost next to it that says, and I'm going to spell this for you because it's important, STU with a couple of badly made exclamation points. And then it has GIVYA. And then a new word, STREAMA. N G, and then the number 2, and then WIN.
The stew gives you strength to win.
Sprang to win.
And there's a frog-like goblinoid creature lurking with like an old Baba's hood, kind of lurking near the stew pot, the cauldron. Now, for those of you who rolled higher, so moving on to I guess that was just Tromlin. I was trying to remember who else rolled high, but no, that's just Tromlin. Tromlin, you also notice beyond this little marketplace spectacle, there is a signpost just stuck in the swamp with like crap growing on and everything. And there's 2 big signs with arrows pointing in different directions. And one says, certain danger this way. And the other says, less certain danger that way. Oh, sorry. There's a third one that points back the way you came that says the way you came.
Cool. Yeah.
Lovely.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
So, does anyone? What do people want to do? So, this ogre thing's about to make an attempt to pull the sword out of the stone, which is the sword is complaining about this and protesting that it is retired. You now apparently have tickets, or at least those of you that have been seen. I should have said the thing with its hat before it rushed off would have like thrust a couple of little chits into your hands. They're very, very dog-eared, like they've been used many, many times for the same event over and over again.
Well, I'm going to go check out the sword thing. It seems like an weird old artifact thing, and that's my bag. But just a
That's like
reminder, on behalf of Tromlin, that when we are in a fairy market or a goblin market, what do we do with the food? We don't eat it. Not without checking with Tromlin first, anyway. So
Thank you.
Just a reminder.
Ugna nods very emphatically and then does the little like donkey
yeah.
signal. Yeah.
I'll give you like the hardest candy I can find, the one that'll take like a long time to suck through. I'm gonna give you that to like occupy your mouth.
Amazing.
Before I run off.
And then Ugna will go over to the frogman by the stew pot and give him like a friendly wave and say in frog, "Hey, do you speak frog?"
Sure. Yeah, the frog fairy thing will respond in frog and say, stew, tuppence a bowl, tuppence a bowl.
Oh, I couldn't possibly eat another bite. I'm great, thanks.
And then just immediately turn and ignore you and like start looking for other people. Say, stew.
Cool.
Yeah, what about the rest of you? So Copernicus is going to go over and investigate the sword. Ugna has gone over to try and talk to the frog. What's everybody else doing?
Fuck.
I'm gonna go with Ugna to the frog.
Okay.
Let's make sure I'm not eating anything.
Or investigate
I'm
if it's
gonna
safe
go
to eat.
Shut up.
I am going to go to those signs and ask any vendors over there if they've seen, and then I will conjure an image of Ugna's other sister.
Okay. So the stall nearest that you are going to talk to is selling various little noisemakers, and the sort of weirdly beautiful water sylph that is running this particular stall will immediately try to sell you a battered tin whistle. And she will say, you buy, sir, you buy. This make all your dreams come true.
I'm
and then
going
you
to use an insight roll on that, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I'm guessing that she is trying to sell me horse shit.
Specifically?
Maybe.
No, it's a
It
tin
is a
whistle.
fairy.
It's not made of horseshit. No,
How
but
much
sure, go ahead.
inspiration do I have? How much inspiration
How
do I have?
much?
Yeah.
2 or 1? Just 1.
Just one.
One. Fuck, I buy it. I rolled bad. So I'm like, okay, how much is
All
it?
right. She will say, what is she selling for? I think she will say, it is, it is all but free, for you, but a song.
Like a song for you?
She's offering to sell it to you for a song.
I will pull. What was my instrument? I haven't played my instrument in forever. I know I have one. Is it
Yeah, you got
panpipes?
hurdy-gurdy.
You have a hurdy-gurdy.
That's right. I've heard. Well, I think I have panpipes to that.
I think
yeah,
you
I play
do.
the
I think you all.
hurdy-gurdy. Pipes of haunting.
Yeah.
So I asked her which instrument do you prefer, hurdy-gurdy or pipes?
She will clap her hands. And I think she will point to the hurdy-gurdy.
All right. I will perform. I'll even conjure my familiar, my monkey familiar, and have him dance around for her. And
You
performance
begin
check?
to perform. You begin to perform the hurdy-gurdy and find that you have forgotten how.
Oh,
And you look up from the hurdy-gurdy and the woman is gone. And just hanging from the stall is the silver or the tin whistle.
Whoa.
well, as long as I can still play the panpipes, I'm not horrible,
Yep.
but I'll
Yeah.
figure this out later.
Yeah, you just currently, at least, you do not have the proficiency with the hurdy-gurdy.
Fascinating.
Because you have sold it for a magic flute.
Oh, you could play the
That
flute.
or I had to relearn how to play it, so.
Yep.
I will take it. I'm guessing most likely worthless as hell. Tin whistle.
Who
I rolled
knows?
a 1 on my insight, so I was like, "There's no way my character's not gonna."
That is highly appropriate. You don't know. It could be magical. You'd have to.
I'm not
do
going
some
to blow
investigation.
on it. How about that?
That seems wise.
That would be hysterical.
So you know what
I
it
give
does.
everyone shit for like eating random things. From
Don't
fairies,
eat
and
the
I
food.
blow-
I'm gonna go sell my ability to play musical instruments to the fairies, and then immediately just do whatever. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am glad though I made her choose which instrument.
Yep.
That not just like okay, sure. So fair.
Yep.
But yes.
Out of character, I literally picked the one that would be like more likely to be important to you.
Hmm.
So the one
I
that
don't know.
you've
I've
known
got Pipes
longer.
of Haunting that I've never used in
Yep.
the entire game. I don't think I've used
But
most
she
of
was-
my magical items.
Didn't I feel like you? I feel like you. I have a memory of you playing them
You
once.
used it way back,
Yeah.
like shortly after you got it. You used it.
Like I also have a pipe of smoke monsters that I may have used once ever.
Yep. I mean, that's more of a you use your prayer beads all the time.
Yeah,
And your Cloak of
obviously my
Elven
Cloak
kind.
of Elven
Oh, yeah.
kind,
Yeah.
and my masquerade tattoo.
Yeah.
Those are the important ones.
Yes, but all right. I will then continue to ask people like, have you seen this orc and conjure
Yeah.
an image
As soon as the sylph disappears, like another nearby creature kind of like looks up and down at the illusion you've created, with like a little appreciating sort of like, oh, not bad. and we'll say, um, this one lies in the dungeons. Corroborating what the goblin said before. Meanwhile, Morgan, what are you getting up to? You were just going with Ugna? You're not trying to do anything else?
Yeah,
No
I was
shopping?
actually a little curious about the soup.
I
Costume.
mean,
The
it's
soup.
more like it's more like brown stew-like paste. It is food adjacent.
I mean,
Is
unfortunately,
literally in the
that's
description described as food-like.
food like. I
So
mean, it
cafeteria
might be
food.
like one of those protein powder things, which could be quite useful. Um, hey, I was wondering what this does. Your sign says strength to win. Could you elaborate?
Frog thing nods, shrugs, says on
You s-
sign.
How long? How long do you get that strength? A day? An hour?
Just enough.
Just enough. And the
Oh.
toll it takes on the body?
Kind of does like a dog head turn, like, what does that mean? No toll. Tuppence. Tuppence for stew.
Oh, hey, what happens if you pull that sword out of the stone? Hee-haw.
Points at the word win on the sign. She just taps the sign. Whenever you say something that's, whenever you ask a question that is clearly answered by her sign, she just taps
That's
the
the
sign.
sign.
I mean, that's a mood. Having worked in customer service and sales.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a frog hag.
Good.
I will search my little purse for a tuppence and probably
Yep.
just come up with some other form of monies.
Yeah, like, you know
Is
how
a
like
tuppence like
tuppence doesn't
a
exist in
copper?
D&D.
A tuppence would be the equivalent of a copper, right?
I mean, D&D money doesn't translate to the real world in any way, shape, or form. So there's no historical or anywhere where like a gold coin is worth 10 silver coins is worth 10 copper
I will take
coins.
out a silver coin and be like, would this be equivalent to a tuppence in exchange for a
reality-
cup of stew?
In reality, in the time periods when tuppence was a thing, that was either 2 silver pennies or 2 copper pennies, which were just different sized coins. That's value was based on the amount of metal in them. So, but yeah, you can. Alina has just become a bird. Oh no, your donkey head is actually Pico.
I mean, that was inevitable, really.
Just bird-brained?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I
yes,
would like
you
to...
have tuppence would basically mean like 2 coins. Whatever the standard unit of basic money is, would be pennies.
2 monies.
And tuppence just means 2 of them.
I'll take out cleaned out because we reduce, reuse, recycle in this trash party.
Hell yeah.
An old potion jar and go, could I give you 2 silvers for some of your stew?
Cross my palm. Cross my palm.
I think a
It
tuppence
means
is what you said.
give me the money.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I'll drop the coin in his little palm.
Immediately we'll grab the stick that's sticking out that's been occasionally stirring the pot with, which you now see is a long stick with a cup-shaped bowl attached to the end, and it will lift the scoop. You were like offering out the potion container. To accept. Okay, then it won't. There's like a stack of little like shallow wooden, like utterly basic bowls next to the cauldron, but it will instead take the scoop and like carefully dump it into your bottle.
My mason jar.
Yep.
Nice.
Spilling a significant amount of it, but that's your problem.
Alright.
And then
I'll
then put the-
prestidigitation so I don't get any on my hands and seal it
that's
up.
probably wise. And then it'll like jam the scoop back in there and go, "Rah. Stew, tuppence." Fun fact, tuppence, the original fare cost for the London Underground.
Hmm.
We
Hey,
used to call
Morgan.
it the tuppence tube.
I thought
Mhm.
we weren't supposed to eat anything in here.
I'm not eating it.
Gotcha.
Mm.
So Copernicus, you've gone up
my
to this
bag.
sword.
You there, talking sword? What do you mean you've retired? What have you retired from? And what's your deal?
The sword will, for now, ignore you because this ogre thing is like wrenching on it, just fruitlessly trying. Like the ogre's got like both feet on the rock and is like pulling with both hands, and the sword is just like, oh, I say, ow, ow, you brutes, off with you, I say. I shan't budge. And as you're doing this, as you're sort of trying to get its attention and ask, the crowd will start booing the ogre, which has clearly failed. And the little bent hat man will come up and sort of wave the ogre off and be like, "No more, no more. Who's next? Tickets. Who's next?" And he'll look at you, Copernicus. with your ticket.
I might be interested. I'm just curious to speak with the sword and also to understand from you what the sword's deal is. What do we have going on here?
He will. What's he gonna likely say in that? It's like, test your strength. See if you can win.
What do you
Win
win?
the prize.
What's the prize?
He waves his hand vaguely at the sword.
Mr. Sword, what did you say you retired from? Do you mind being pulled at by all these random strangers? Tell me
As
about
long as
yourself.
you're not touching the sword, it's just going to continue sort of shouting generally at the crowd.
Okay.
Back, you ruffians!
I'm going
brutes."
to. I'm pitching you a scene here, Lane, which I don't think is the one that you asked for, but we'll see if you. Pernie gently and tenderly places a hand on the sword caressingly, and if the guy asks for money or whatever, he'll pay. I'm just going to say, when I retired, Barb and I, we sometimes, our life wasn't as full as it used to be, and sometimes we were bored and we'd want to experiment. I imagine it's been some time since you were touched tenderly.
Gonna give the sword a
Is
little
this
tickle.
not so?
Are you gonna wank off this sword?
Oh,
So-
we're doing so much more than hands if the sword wants
Wank
to
it
play.
off.
Oh,
Wank
no.
it
Oh
off.
yes.
more than
Oh
Wank
yeah.
it off.
But Pernie's going to give the
Um,
equivalent of my wife and I saw you from across the bar.
To
Amazing.
the magic sword.
Yeah.
To the magic sword.
We like your
So-
vibe.
And
It was a
if
magic.
the sword, like, he'll be very gentle to start. If the sword ends up really saying, like, no, don't want to be touched, don't like this, then Pernie he understands boundaries and consent, but he's just
Have
going
you
to say,
heard
like,
of a
listen.
rod of inertia?
Yeah. Listen, I used to be part of a exclusive club where my nickname was Hard Candy, and
What?
Oh,
This is not what I anticipated.
I've heard that
no.
name before.
that's me.
That makes a lot of sense.
Barb was called Soft Licorice.
Ooh.
Okay, so when you go to touch the sword, and you're gonna pay the man with hat, whatever, he just grabs for your ticket back. He just grabs your ticket back.
Okay, cool.
So clearly, this is what the tickets were for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, give me a persuasion roll.
I'm willing to spend every inspiration I have to make this happen, Lane.
Amazing.
Persuasion,
You
yeah,
know
let's
what?
do it.
I endorse that.
I mean, okay, so first of all, as you start caressing this sword hilt, it's
Can
like a
Barb give?
two-handed hilt, like it's big.
Oh,
I'll say the bucket runes start glowing.
Oh.
can I get some help action from Barb here?
Um, hmm.
I honestly, fillet a magic sword must be on our bucket list.
Oh, it's
It must have
gotta.
been.
It's gotta.
Oh.
The ogre was
Just
just given real
checking.
can't find the clitoris vibes, and Pernie wants to show him how it's done.
Well, and in fact, while this is happening, while you're going over and doing this, the ogre storms over to the cauldron hag, and starts like berating it, like gesturing like this and shouting in like not using real words. Um,
Ugna will
get
slide in
exactly.
between the two of them and like kind of like, whoa, hey, put a hand up for the ogre and then like get in between the ogre and the shopkeep.
You can roll me an intimidation. Let's see if you can
I will.
back down this ogre. He's totally got like the bucket helmet with like the downturned kind of almost ram horns, like straight out of the game where you yell at dragons. Anyway,
No, Skyrim.
Skyrim. Yeah, he's got like the goofy Skyrim helmet.
That is a
The
dirty
cartoony
20.
version thereof.
The dirty 20.
I don't think that's not a great one for you on intimidation.
No.
But I rolled
am there,
chip, so
though.
that'll suffice.
Nice.
Do you wanna augment?
I do. If can I give the help action? I can give a guidance.
Nice. See, it's just not
Well,
as scary when
let's-
you've got a donkey head.
Who are you specifically trying to help here? Because you see what's going on with Copernicus and you see what's going on with Ugna.
You should help
Oh,
Copernicus. Please help Pernie.
Yeah. Morgan goes, hey. Don't do anything stupid to the both of them. And then literally trots off, skipping on her little hooves toward the other situation going on, and goes, what are we doing? What's going
Just
on
like-
here? For
just like
free?
Squeeze
free?
together and
Yeah.
do the over like from behind over the shoulder like hype
Yeah.
wingman situation.
Can I
So I'll
start?
call that giving a guidance to Ugna. So roll the d4 on that intimidation.
Okay.
And then you can be giving the aid action, the help action to Copernicus.
Thank you kindly.
I'll do 3, and could I ringmaster style be doing play-by-plays
Ooh.
for the
You're gonna be
crowd
one
to
of those
hype
weird
him up?
barkers in New York, downtown New York, who was barking for the sex shops in the theaters, aren't you? For the peep shows.
Looks like he's got one hand on the shaft and the other on the other shaft.
It looks like he's cupping the hilts. Yeah. Okay.
Is he going to sharpen that blade on his whetstones?
The thing I love the most about this is that like the little encounter from the labyrinth book that I'm using as inspiration for some of these random encounters, literally just says if they can persuade the sword.
I mean, the Labyrinth book did not plan on us.
Does not give
Seducing is
specific.
persuading.
Yeah.
You know, this game for kids is being
Did not
very,
reckon with the trash
corrupted.
heroes.
Corrupted by this squad. Okay, in that case, Copernicus, go ahead and make me the persuasion roll with advantage.
Thank you very kindly, Morgan. Okay, so I've got a 24, but inspiration's not going to get much higher. I'll take the 24 is good there. The other one was a natural one, so again, Thank you, Morgan.
Oh my god, not another one. Oh,
No,
did you
it's
roll?
good. It's covered.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I rolled a 24, and the nat one was covered because of the inspiration. So thank you.
What did you roll? Like what class? Oh, persuasion.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, persuasion.
I
Yeah.
was looking at insight again for some reason. I was like, how did you
Yeah,
get a 24 with a plus
That is
7?
not possible. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I am much more clear. That's actually a pretty damned incredible roll. So I'm gonna say that as you sort of begin, touching the sword, you start to realize that this is like you can already see this is a magical sword just with your detect magic vision. So you start to kind of like tease at the sword.
Are you magic? Because I'm already starting to feel attuned to you.
Ooh.
Oh, God. I'm using the bathroom because I need to throw up a little bit.
I want to
This
get
is
my thrills
uncomfortable.
on with your quillons.
Uncomfortable.
Oh no, this is particularly bad because Peter's been like doing sword training in real life, and he's gonna like, okay, which puns can I get into?
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm really gonna
Is that a
savor the
basket
moment.
hilt or
It feels like
is that a
Peter
basket hilt or
has
you're
been
just happy
doing
to see?
sword training specifically for this moment.
Yes, correct.
Like,
Like he knew it was coming
What?
somehow.
When
Hold
can I
on.
have sex with the swords? That's what I want to know. you don't get to that stage until you've been doing it for a few years.
Woo!
Oh no, we're gonna have a live demo.
I just want to
Woo!
hold on.
That's two
As
hands.
someone who streams a lot here, just be
Check out
careful
that
of your
pommel.
hand movements because you
Mhm.
can violate TOS. You can violate
No,
TOS. You gotta be
Be
careful.
careful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't get us banned.
That's
Overly
it.
sexual
That's it,
sword play.
Morgan.
Oh, that's the episode
Morgan-
title.
Cupping the hilt.
Yes.
Sexual swordplay.
Yeah. I am a master of both foreplay and swordplay.
So you begin to do the ritual for identify as you're handling this sword. Sort of getting more into like, what is this magic that I'm interacting with, and in what way can I interact with it? Meanwhile, I'm going to jump back to Tromlin. So Zaxis has kind of sidled up to you as you've grabbed this tin whistle, and you get the impression he sidled up to you more to get away from what's happening over by the sword and the stone, and less for any other thing. But he will kind of peruse some of these other market stalls with you. And the next stall that you see appears to be a fireworks stall. And it's just full of funky, like, pouches of powders and little rockets with like old style twine fuses that you have to light. And that kind of like full on cartoon fireworks.
I will ask about prices.
So do you want to make any offers to start with, or do you just want them to start the bargaining?
Would my character know about the general normal prices of fireworks?
I would say they're not something you see a lot, like other than like magical stuff, like alchemy and things like that. But I'm going to give you an Arcana roll just based on your recent experience with a purchase.
All right. Because if he tells me he wants a song, I'm out.
Yep.
Hold on.
Also, I don't want to clip using Twitch, but you had better clip Pernie's sword
14?
handling for later.
I'll go in the not safe for work channel.
Perfect.
Uh, 14.
On the die, or you got a +1 for
Yeah.
Arcana. This isn't like a huge jump. So part of the issue with the last one where you ended up was that you asked like for a price.
Gotcha.
And you have like magical persuasion abilities, right? Like you as a satyr, you have charmed speech, and you've got like the diplomat, you can literally kind of charm a target. So if you were to start with like making an offer of something that's kind of a thing Faye would like, and you can immediately kind of get the impression this particular fairy creature is like slightly smoldering. So it occurs to you that something like spicy, like spices or something, or the kind of thing that you could whip up might be an appropriate.
I actually do know what I would do. So he's not on fire, but he is like a fire genasi or something.
Yeah, it's more like a swamp gas creature. In fact, there's like flickering, almost like green will-o'-the-wisp fairy fire kind of aura on this creature.
Okay. What I'm going to do is pull out a pouch, and I'm going to make a spice combination of things I know that are flammable.
Nice.
So, like chili powder, sugar just burns pretty well. A little bit of garlic, some cinnamon. And I was like, "Hello, good sir. How are you today? How are the sales in the market today?"
It like speaks in like whispering smoke rings that initially wouldn't make a lot of sense, but I think you speak Sylvan, so you'll be able to quickly kind of, it's like a dialect of Sylvan, this fairy creature, and you can engage it. It's like sales are always good when the market has a spectacle like this one.
Well, yes. Nothing quite like looks back sword stimulation to really rouse the crowd. I was wondering, good sir, if this is something you would be interested in. I hold up the pouch. It's a combination of some of the more flammable spices.
So if
Something,
you're getting like a small talk for like a minute or so, let's
yeah.
roll your charm roll. So
Um,
roll your persuasion. I'll roll its insight.
okay.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Fairy creature, it's immune to charm state. So we'll just go straight to the performance roll or the persuasion roll then. The
That's fine.
bargaining.
That makes more sense, actually.
Yep.
I rolled the wrong die.
So roll a persuasion, and I will roll an insight, and we'll see how good it is at resisting.
22.
You have a plus 10. Yep. So
Yeah, I know.
22.
Yeah.
It has advantage, and it doesn't matter. It has not rolled well enough. My high roll is a 12 on the die, and although it's got good bonuses, it does not have a plus 10.
This is what Tromlin does.
Yep. So you definitely are. You start. It's like, what would I do with mortal foods? And then you start sort of talking up. Oh no, this is not just food. This is heat. This is heat and flame. And
I will
you start
also pull out. It's like, just because you seem like a wonderful person, and you can appreciate a good heat. I will start adding in ghost pepper seeds.
Yep. You start
say,
start doing that. Well, if you won't move for that much, how do I add this? Those are classic bargaining.
Sweeten the pot.
I will even stir it up a little bit and take out like a small spoon worth. I'm like, here, have a sample. See if you enjoy it.
It like dips a pinky. and then like cartoon steam shoots out in the eye. The eyes go red. Ding. Um. Yeah. Zaxis will watch curiously and be like, Zaxis cannot understand what words you say, but this is bargains with fairy creatures have been told it's not a good idea. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but also that is very strange. And he'll point at the seduction that is happening. You're like, in
Yeah,
order
that
to
happens
get
before
Barb
he written.
involved, you're like hanging the bucket from the
Yeah,
hilts.
the prolong, yeah. I literally had the same narration in mind.
You're like rubbing the bucket on the sword somehow.
Yeah. I've heard of a basket hilt, but have you heard of a bucket hilt?
So based on your role, Tromlin, he will offer you 2 of the rockets and 1 bag of flashbangs in exchange
I
for
thank
this
him,
this
and
miracle powder.
Hold on one second. I'm just double checking something. I recently made a whole bunch of notes on spices
Ooh.
because I was like, out of character. Some of these things will be important.
Good boy.
And
Good boy.
I will also add in, just for him, like a little bit of Nagamorich, which is a nice hot spice,
Cool.
and some Scotch bonnet. I'll say, make it even a little spicier for you because you've been so good to me. I want to be good back to you, and I hand him the bag.
Okay. So the only other question I'm going to ask is, since you're doing all this this trading in the market, I just want to remind you the reason that you ended up pulling the catnip thing on Prince Assad is that you are currently worshiping one of the trickster gods.
Yes, that's actually partly why I wanted to buy fireworks.
Nice.
Yep. And I'm just also wondering if there's any thievery that might go on with this whole exchange with different merchants.
I mean, I am what I am. I guess I could try to palm something in front of this guy.
Well, or a different
Yeah, I
vendor.
might try a different vendor at that point. I will also be keeping an eye out for that dryad, just as in case.
I will roll for
And
a
the
couple
cat.
more vendors.
Oh yeah, the cat. I
Um,
need to find him, don't I?
One of the other vendors is a creamery. There are butter churns, and they have like a cold slab on which they have cut out various types of butter.
Pernie is also churning
Uh,
butter.
I was gonna say,
God
we also
damn
got a
it.
creamery going on.
Oh no. Another one is got various tin pots of paints and brushes of a wide variety. Some simple like wooden pallets and a few stretched canvases. Um, And another one is a bakery, but all of the bread looks just riddled with mold or actual little grubs and weevils crawling through it, or otherwise like dried husks. And the vendor there is a skeletal thing.
There's a part of me
I'll
wants to walk
say,
over and turn, but that seems rude.
wants to walk over and do what?
Turn him, but that feels
Yeah.
rude.
Well,
You're
turn
not sure if it
undead.
would work either. Like these are fairy creatures, so you're not sure whether it's like undeadish fairy or fairyish undead, which would kind of determine where that would go.
I do
Um,
need butter for cooking, so I should probably get some. Well, it's fairy butter.
Yep, it's definitely fairy butter. That's what Copernicus is trying to get some of that fairy butter.
He's just trying to oil
Alright.
up the sword.
He's working that
Yeah.
cream.
Gotta keep a sword well oiled.
True.
So I am
so
worshiping a
that-
god of chaos. You said, right?
I believe, in fact, it is currently Kutka,
Oh yeah,
the trickster raven, god of the north.
All right. I know what I'm gonna do. I thank the man kindly for it. As I walk away from his booth, I kind of like hold on to that holy symbol and it's like, everything I'm about to do is for your favor.
Oh,
This is either going to blow up spectacularly in my face
either way, it's gonna
or
be
be a lot
amazing.
of fun.
As soon as you say that, you hear the whispered voice in your mind. Yes, Father.
I got you some. I say to him, I got you some boom booms.
Oh,
So as you plan whatever is going to happen here, with Zaxxas in tow, Copernicus, as this has been going on, and I guess I'll quickly ask. So Morgan is there, like play by playing to the crowd, and turning this
Oh,
into
yeah.
quite a performance. In fact, I'd like a performance roll from Morgan. But I
Absolutely.
also want to know what Ugna is up to as all this is happening.
I had just rolled a intimidation roll against the ogre,
Oh, it
and I was just trying to get in between
absolutely
them.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pushed him back. He like wandered off, sulking and complaining. Clearly angry that it didn't work.
Yeah, Ugna goes, there we go. Just another good deed for the Queen of Frogs. And then looks over it towards the arena and then does a double take. Because that is not what she was expecting to see.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna like look away.
For my persuasion roll or my performance
Copernicus
roll,
is like rubbing his sacrificial dagger along the blade. There's like blade on blade.
I'm going to get people to pay to see what they want. So I'll be whispering to Pernie, like, how do you feel about
You're
this?
trying to get
And then I'll be like,
people to throw tips.
yeah. Yeah. For 3 favors and 20 gold, we will see. And then she'll name a sword related sex move. And that will be
Foilatio.
Oh.
Foilatio. Do you want Foilatio? You want to see beyond this illusion? And she'll raise some little curtains. You gotta pay. You ain't getting that for free. We paid for our chance with the sword. You gotta pay for your chance to see it. And that will be her performance.
Amazing.
Love it.
Well, first, the performance to start with is just getting everyone's attention.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can start adding that to it. So let's just get the performance roll and establish the level of attention grabbing that you're doing.
Okay.
Because part of this is like you've now replaced the spectacle of the strength contest with something entirely different. Yeah, are you keeping everyone's attention? So, or are they being like, oh, what the fuck, and starting to get mad and throw things and be like, pull it out, pull it out.
Oh, that's what he's trying to do.
Put it in, put it in.
This is what often, yeah, exactly. You're trying to determine if you can change the nature of that chant.
I only rolled a 7, so that performance is only plus. That'll be a 15.
Your performance is like, isn't your, yeah, your performance is like plus 8, yeah.
I think I maybe want to.
You want to spend a sorcery point for a reroll?
I'll spend the sorcery point for the reroll.
Okay. It's your second one down, but go for it.
That was no better. That was only a 4.
And do you want to do the guidance as well?
I want to do guidance, and I want to do wild magic surge.
All right. I'll
Because
let you do a
I want this to go incredibly. So the
Okay,
guidance
re-roll.
first.
I really appreciate
Re-roll the
this.
failed roll and also add
Okay.
the guidance.
Okay, I'll choose a different dice because those were both pretty low. Shaking up my glitter. That's a 15. Okay. The
On the die. So that's
guidance-
much better. That's a 23.
The guidance is a 4.
That's a 27.
Okay.
Okay, so very worth
Whew.
the change. Now let's find out what happens on the wild magic surge. So roll percentile.
All right. So the first one is 60. The second one
60.
is what? Is that another 60? I'm
Or
afraid.
06 possibly.
60, yeah. That is.
Just 2 60s.
So 06 and 60.
No, I'm rolling on a big dice. So I rolled 2 of the same.
A D100.
No, I have I got this for when we were playing Changeling. It's a hollow dice with another D10 inside of it.
Oh, with the other
So
one
I
inside.
have
Yeah.
yeah.
I am
Wow,
familiar.
that's crazy though.
So you rolled the same thing twice.
Yeah.
Then you
afraid.
don't have a choice here.
Yeah.
Your eyes are now like blazing with light. Your eyes basically become multicolored lanterns that like strobe different colors, like throwing significant light, which is going to make hiding kind of difficult for the next 24 hours.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay. So, yeah, so you're like barking like a carnival barker, but also like glowing eye. Like your eyes have basically become fancy LED bulbs, flashing different colors.
Perfect.
Okay, so early on, yeah, everyone is just sort of like you've just convinced them that this is just a different mode of the contest, and they're all like cheering and like egging them on. As soon as you start talking about taking payment and putting up like curtains or blocks, the little old man with the top hat is going to appear next to you, looking quite angry, and he'll like hiss at you. And before he was all like, I am the little fairy man, but this time he like just like drops it and is like, hey sister, this is my grift.
I rack it.
You can get out of here. Take your donkey old man pony show and get on out of my
The donkey show and the old man show are 2 different shows, to be really
I
clear.
mean, they are. You can see them happening simultaneously.
Hey, this
Yeah.
could be great for everyone involved. That's all I'm saying.
Like these marks already paying my fees. You start getting them to pay more, they're going to start getting pissed off. Take your crap out of here. He like waves a hand and dispels your minor illusion so that the curtains disappear.
All right, we don't have to make more money. It's all on you. That's fine. That's fine.
You could split profits with him.
That's what I'm saying. Is we could make this quite profitable for both of us. You've already seen how excited they are for the strength show.
You want to make more profit? Get out there and work the crowd. Don't cut off the merchandise.
Okay.
And he's gonna look you up and down and say, that's a terrible curse you got there. It'd be a shame if it got a lot worse.
And if I were to make you more money, maybe you could get rid of it.
Yeah, well, we will see.
All right. And I'll
We'll
go
see how
back
much you're
to
talking.
razzing up the crowd.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to try to like get people, basically turn this into a Pernie's like pole dancing on a sword now, and like try and convince people to start throwing valuables.
I am a trained
Um,
polearm dancer.
Perfect.
You've also got some potential plants in the crowd, right? Like if you
Oh,
want to,
yeah.
like you could easily try and communicate with.
You could usually make Tromlin have to watch this just to help you with the grift.
I was
Problem's
thinking of
busy.
Ugna, but
I could help with
and
some
Zaxxas.
performance.
um,
Which performance are we talking?
yeah.
No.
I don't think the sword's big enough.
It is an oversized sword. It's like it is in fact like an Ugna-sized sword.
Oof.
It is
It's his
a
wife.
gigantic hand and a half situation.
That's a
I
big
mean,
boy.
this is what attracted Copernicus in the first place.
Well, swords that size, the European sort of oversized longsword, so could be a Zweihander or a Flamberge if it's like we're talking really, really big. Could be just like a Federschwert or a like longsword otherwise. But all those swords, I'm just saying, double-edged, and Pernie, like double-edged swords, swing both
Morgan's-
ways. Swing
It's
both ways.
it's a real
wait,
fetish
wait.
for it now.
Right. Yeah, I know we've been saying short king, but maybe size king is the right.
Morgan's gonna dig through her stuff and bring out one of Ugna's scampier outfits and hand it to Ugna to change into while she makes a sign that just says, "Give us money, you horny dogs." And that will be for Ugna to wave around looking hot alongside Morgan, as she also scantily dressed will be razzing up the crowd to give tips.
Wow. I'm like picturing like skimpy Barbarella like outfit, but donkey head.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or the like
And
Playboy
then with the-
bunny with a little like, but
Well,
with
with
a
the signs, it's
yeah.
like the big wrestling show. You know, the girls that come out in between the matches with the fight cards.
There is a
Old
moment
school.
where Ugna's like, "What do you want me to do with this?" and holds up the like little tiny outfit.
Remember those stretches that I showed you how to do while you're like waiting for the show to start?
Oh yeah,
Do a little bit of that.
they were a little
It's-
non-standard, but
Yeah, just do a little bit of that in the background here, and I'll do the talking. It's fine.
Hey everybody, it's D&D After Dark.
Ugna doesn't understand that you want her to change into the outfit. But she just kind of like drapes it on her head.
like tie back your donkey ears
Yeah,
with
and then I'm gonna do those stretches.
it. Is this a hair tie?
It's a lot of deep bends. There's a lot of toe touching.
I will say that Morgan is changing in front of you.
Woo.
Yeah,
That
Morgan
might make
has
it a
no
little more
shame.
clear.
It's an easier, yeah. She doesn't really care that much about people seeing her naked. They get it for free as a way to like draw the crowd in a little bit more too. So she'll change into her one of her more skimpy outfits as she's like razzing up the crowd.
I think it's reasonable to assume that Ugna will
I think so.
be
Yeah.
clearer on what you're
Yeah.
intending in that case.
She will put up a minor illusion wall for Ugna to change though.
Aw.
She doesn't care about
Do
herself,
you-
but she will for Ugna.
I'm assuming that you're going to use some self disguise to hide your undeadness.
No, she's leaned into it. So
Okay.
for her undead part, she actually wears a gold glitter makeup to emphasize it. So rather than just like exposed flesh, it looks like geode reflectiveness.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Yeah, minor illusion. You start, I can't remember the name of the song, like the classic vaudeville ba-da-da-da song, as you and Ugna strut around with the like what you see, please throw money. And Copernicus and Barb are getting into abandon with this sword. Copernicus. So you've actually been doing an identify ritual. And what you have learned is that the magic sword that is embedded in here is pretty useless as a weapon. It's an old, dented, rusted magical sword. If someone had made a sufficiently high strength roll, they could force it and pull it out of the stone, and then they would win it. And what that would mean is they would be cursed to have the sword and not be able to get rid of it,
Oh,
because
no.
the sword would just shout insults at them basically for ages. Like the sword would basically be like, fuck you, you can't fight, man, and like just heckle them. And you can't throw it away, it's back on your back.
This guy's name is
It's
Statler, by
great.
the way.
Yeah.
He needs the sheath of Waldorf.
Yeah.
The if you were to persuade the sword to come out of the rock
I think that's what he's
instead of
doing.
forcing it out with the strength roll, then it becomes a source of magical advice.
Ooh.
So again, either way, it's not a magical weapon. It's either a magical hindrance that like yells and attracts attention and causes you obnoxious curse, or it is a magical fairy sword that you can ask questions.
I
Yeah,
think-
well, let's put the vice in advice.
I think he's joined the polycule.
Mostly not alive or literally objectified.
Pernie's partners are a bucket and a sword.
So
I'm into polyamory. What can I say?
No, not polyamory.
Polyamory is definitely the second
episode
half
title.
episode
Absolutely.
title.
Yeah,
No question.
absolutely.
So good. And with that, I'm going to go to break here right away. But I just want to say, this continues as you let's get. I want a performance check from
hell
Morgan
yeah.
and Ugna.
Oh yeah.
I have
Let's see
like
how-
7 more sword, 8 more. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll edit down over the break. But I have more.
He can
sword
go
puns.
all night, everybody. He can go
Yeah.
all night.
We can get one now, but as we go.
Okay.
To whet everyone's appetite. Get it? Whet their appetite.
So I think
Wet with an H.
as Pernie is starting to like kind of close distance with the sword, get close. He's like, "Don't worry, I brought protection," and he gestures to the mage armor that he permanently wears because of his warlock pacts. And then he says, "But if you wanted to be a little risky, I could take it off and we could try for a bastard sword." And we'll pop-
Yay, performance checks.
Can I use my commanding presence on this?
You can.
I'm going to.
Oh,
Woo!
that's a shitty roll, unfortunately.
I also rolled shitty, which is why I want to use my commanding presence. If I can.
Guidance myself.
Yep.
That's just a 1, so that's a 4 plus 8. That's not good enough. Not for what we're doing.
I
spending
got
another
a-
sorcery point.
Spending another sorcery point for the reroll.
Yeah.
Go for it.
My commanding presence bumped me up to a 24 from a 15.
Nice.
So, worth it.
Nice. Yeah, Ugna's like managing. What happened?
I'm spending a wild magic
Ooh.
because I rolled a
Okay, so-
fucking 1
Ooh.
on my sorcery.
You rolled a 1 again?
Oh,
Yes.
that's not good.
Like a 1
Yeah,
and then
I
another
know.
1?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So Tides of Chaos reroll is a once per long rest.
Oh shit. Okay.
You can, however, go ahead and use your inspiration.
I will use my inspiration.
It's the last
I-
one.
Because magical guidance isn't the magical guidance is just a reroll. It's not
Yeah.
inspiration.
All right. Whew. Okay. Here we go. You know what? I'll roll this more Fey looking one. Maybe that's been the issue. Okay, that's much better. That's a 14.
So 22 with the performance. And I missed what you rolled on the guidance, but
Just a 1.
you're going to be in the same boat. So 23 and 24 are
Perfect.
some pretty spectacular there's like some serious, titty shaking. Like those are high enough performance rolls to do the like
The
Elvira,
tassels?
Mistress of the Dark tassel tricks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Ugna manages to do like the stretch where it's like butt cleavage and boob cleavage at the same time. All
Ugna's
that
tassels
kinda...
are maces.
Oh God.
I mean, even without that, you could probably take somebody's eye out. So.
This is being animated. There is no world in which I exist, and the idea of Ugna
Mace titties.
mace titty tassels is not going to exist in an animated form.
My brain went to pendulum tassels, just like lopping off noses and eyes.
Oh
and
my
men who
God.
get too close.
Oh,
I saw someone in the chat say we went from King Arthur to strip club real fast.
Accurate.
More like
Welcome
swing
to
Arthur.
Excalibur.
Hi-oh.
So this is happening. So with that performance roll, people are throwing coins. As you're doing the dance and as the Copernicus, I'm going to make an offer towards the your involvement in this performance, but also in kind of making this work. I will allow you to use a summon undead spell to get a manifestation for Barb.
Oh
So
my.
you'll
Okay,
summon
yeah.
an undead spirit, but you can allow that undead spirit to basically be controlled by Barb.
Oh my.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that.
And now there's like the full-on sword threesome starting to happen on the rock. And we're gonna go to break, but
That's
I
a
just want
black.
to point out what a spectacular distraction for Tromlin. And we'll come back after the break and see what happens in about 10 minutes.
See y'all in a
Come
few.
back and join us. You'll be Gladius. You came.
oh my god.
That's like
Amazing.
That's a double pun. My God.
Amazing.
right.
See y'all in a few.
We'll be back for more of these shenanigans.